Thank you, Chairman. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.
I represent Oregon's 5th Congressional District, and I'm grateful to be on this committee to ask these questions. So I'll get right started. Long delays and cancellations have become too common in airports, in large part due to the shortage of pilots. It would be ridiculous for us to look at the current state of things and say, everything is fine. Let's just keep the status quo. Last week, through my work on Education and Workforce Committee, the Flight Education Access Act was included in major student loan reform package. This is a huge step in resolving that shortage. The common sense proposal closes the pilot workforce gap by letting prospective pilots access the same loan opportunities available to students at traditional four-year schools. It increases the total maximum amount of the federal direct and subsidized Stafford loans an eligible dependent may borrow to $11,000, increases the maximum amount for independent students to $137,500, and increases the maximum amount of federal direct Stafford loans to a total of $65,000. Mr. Administrator, if prospective pilots could access these types of student loans and use them when completing the FAA's regulated training, would that help improve the pilot shortage?
I think that would be a very useful initiative. It is very expensive to become an airline pilot, which means 1,500 hours. So you can become a private pilot with as few as 40 hours. So getting from 40 to 1,500 is a hugely expensive endeavor. So it's like any other profession, doctor, lawyer, plumber. It costs money to get there, and
so you would agree it's a positive outcome.
Absolutely.
This would be a positive initiative to
Absolutely.
move forward. So moving on, what should be the most common part of air travel safety? Of course, you've heard plenty about the Boeing Alaska accident today, and amongst others, but it is not lost on me is that it happened in Oregon, my home state. Oregonians, we choose Alaska Airlines as their preferred airline, and I fly on them every single week, back and forth. Boeing jets rightfully have cause for concern and many questions. Can you speak to the level of confidence, once again today, in the FAA-approved inspection steps for the 737-9 MAX door plug?
Yes, I think that was a very thorough inspection process, and the mechanical fix to that defect, we have a high level of confidence that takes care of the problem.
And so you'd fly on the 737-9 MAX?
Yes, I would.
Congressman Carbajal talked on my last question on the contract tower program, and I have one of those in my district in Bend. So I appreciate you answering that you are in full support of continuing that.